Good morning, everyone. My name is Sharmila Patrai. Welcome to today's presentation about depression. I would like to start with a quote. A human being can survive almost anything as long as he or she sees the end in sight. But depression is so insidious and it compounds daily that it's impossible to ever see the end. The fog is like a case without a key. The presentation aims to discuss living with major depression. I will highlight the incidence of mental health issues in Australia and the challenges that a person living with major depression may face. I will be presenting recovery related nursing interventions and finally, one current Australian service initiative to help people with depression will be highlighted. Did you know that about 10% of Australians will experience depression at some stage of their life? Australian Bureau of Statistics about mental health shows that this is an increase from 8.9% population in the year 2014 to 15 data. The graph that you can view on the slide displays the proportion of persons with depression or feeling of depression in different age groups in years 2014 to 15 and 2017 to 18. As indicated at the bottom of the graph, it demonstrates the data according to gender as well. It is visible that females had depression or feeling of depression at a higher rate than males in both years. Similarly, both males and females aged 55 to 64 had the highest rate of depression of 13.4% and 17.5% respectively in the recent data. Likewise, males and females aged 15 to 24 had drastic escalation in the rate in 2017 to 18 in comparison to 2014 and 15. However, males aged 35 to 44 exceeded the female percentile of a similar age group by 0.4% in the year 2017 to 18. Furthermore, about state and territory findings, the Australian Bureau of Statistics documents that almost 1 in 10 people have depression or feeling of depression in New South Wales. In addition, the National Aboriginal and Torres Strait Survey released on the 11th of December 2019 reveals that depression was the second most common condition reported, where 6% more females were present in comparison to males. Now, I will discuss in depth about the challenges that a person with depression may face. We all feel sad, get moody or low at times, but people with depression can feel this for a longer period of time, maybe for weeks, months, or even years, and sometimes it can be unreasonable too. It can affect a person's physical and mental health. The exact cause of depression remains unknown. However, several things can provoke its development, such as long-term unemployment, isolation, stress, and relationship loss. Various personal factors such as family or personal history, mental illness, or drug and alcohol abuse can also lead to depression. Beyond Blue Australia reports that over 500,000 Australians will experience depression and a substance use disorder at the same time, at the same point of their lives. Major depression, sometimes called a major depressive disorder or clinical disorder, can last up to 2 months, and the symptoms affect all areas of life, such as work, person, and social relationships. It can be further categorized into three types, and it's associated with different symptoms. Melancholia is a term used to describe a severe form of depression. Major physical changes can be observed during melancholia, where a person will completely lose an interest or pleasure over anything. He or she will present with major depressive mood, lack of energy, feeling anxiety, eating disorder, sleep disorder, and sometimes suicide attempts as well. The next type is psychotic depression, in which a person can lose touch with reality and may experience psychosis. This may include hallucinations, delusions, becoming paranoid, and pessimistic. The third type of depression is antenatal and postnatal depression. Women are at risk of developing depression during pregnancy and after childbirth. Many women experience the baby blues, which is a common condition due to hormonal changes and affects up to 80% of women. It can be long-lasting and not only affects the mother, but also her relationship with her baby too. Almost 10% of women can experience depression during pregnancy, and it can rise up to 16% during the first 3 months after childbirth. The symptoms of depression can be picked up in mood, cognition, physiology, and behavior as shown in the table. Generally, the mood is characterized by feeling sad, lack of motivation, hopelessness, and conflicts with family. Cognition can be manifested with poor concentration, suicidal thoughts, and poor memory. Physiology can be affected by appetite, weight loss or gain, health problems such as migraines, headaches, sleep disorder, and so on. A person with depression can face behavioral changes such as social withdrawal, reduced interest in hobbies, substance abuse like drugs and alcohol. Nurses play an important role to enhance recovery and assist the person and their family to understand the conditions and develop effective strategies. Interpersonal relationships are the foundation of mental health nursing. It can facilitate a range of other interventions too. The sense of trust that we can make with the clients can make clients more likely to accept the intervention offered by us. We can assist them with psychological issues such as engaging in the community, reconnecting with activities, helping and encouraging with personal hygiene can facilitate recovery from depression. Mental health nursing provides us an opportunity to walk alongside during the recovery journey and providing the gift of time. Sometimes, spending unprogrammed, unfocused time with someone experiencing depression and creating a non-judgmental environment where they can open up and share their thoughts can make a huge impact to recover. Nurses working in a community setting can assist to navigate employment and government services like Centrelink. One unique contribution the mental health nurses make for people experiencing depression is the person-centered, practically focused, and holistic care that can help them to get back to their lives and have the best quality of life possible. Explanation about the possible side effects of pharmacological treatments and providing information about non-pharmacological treatments can help clients to understand and get along the path of recovery. In a nutshell, nurses can act as a bridge linking the recovery of the person experiencing major depression. Now, the ongoing COVID-19 pandemic and unexpectedly long period of national lockdown has greatly affected the mental health issues in Australia. Longer isolation periods and restrictions have significantly increased the depression cases in all age groups. In response to this, Australian government had announced additional fundings for crisis lines such as Beyond Blue, Lifeline, Kids Helpline, and others, which provides 24 hours and 7-day services. Beyond Blue is a mental health organization that focuses on depression too. It has been working at a community level, providing mental health service to Australians for 24 hours and 7 days in response to depression that is manifested by COVID-19 pandemic. Its helpline is always open to people who need help. It has been working on tackling stigma and discrimination related to mental health issues such as depression. It has been working closely with individuals, families, community groups, and other various sectors to provide effective support to improve depression and prevent suicide. Finally, it provides various information online and in the community setting and builds a long-lasting relationship that can assist clients to manage their mental health on their own terms. I hope you enjoyed this presentation and I thank you all for your time.